Rosalinda is a Mexican telenovela produced by Salvador Mejía Alejandre for Televisa in 1999. It is a remake of the Venezuelan telenovela, María Teresa, produced in 1972 by Venevisión. Thalía, Fernando Carrillo and Angélica copyright Lika Mara star as the main protagonists, while Lupita Ferrer star as the main antagonist. Plot: Rosalinda is a pretty woman who sells flowers and decorates a fancy restaurant. One day, she meets Fernando Jose copyright, a man of high social status. He plays the piano at the restaurant. They eventually fall in love, get married, and have a child named Erica, but his stepmother Valeria desires to split the happy couple up, and she is the perfect way of doing so. Rosalinda's real mother, Soledad, served a 20-year prison sentence for the murder of Fernando Jose copyright's real father. She was innocent, but took the blame. After finding out this horrible news, Fernando Jose copyright abandons Rosalinda and her daughter. Valeria kidnaps Erica. Rosalinda goes into a clinical and eventually loses her mind. She is locked up in a mental hospital. One night, the mental hospital catches fire and burns down. Rosalinda fortunately manages to escape. However, her loved ones are convinced she is dead. Suffering from a major case of amnesia, she is forced to become a thief by an old man who takes her in. She meets Alejandro Alex Dorrance while trying to steal from his house. Alex cleans her up and she takes on the identity of Paloma Dorrance and becomes a singer. She falls in love with Alex, the talent agent who makes her famous. Meanwhile, Fernando Jose copyright marries Rosalinda's cousin, Fedra. Rosalinda's life with Alex seems to be going well. However, things just don't seem to be totally right. One night, Rosalinda and Alex attend one of Fernando Jose's concerts. He plays a song which happens to be the first one he played the day they met. This seems to trigger Rosalinda's memory of her past. Overwhelmed by these memories, Rosalinda scurries out of the concert hall and gets hit by a car. Alex rushes her to the hospital. It is then that Rosalinda realizes that she is not Paloma, but Rosalinda. Now that Rosalinda has gained her memory back, she must go back and fight to gain her child back, her family, and Fernando Jose in the process. Cast Main cast Thalía as Rosalinda par copyright Res Romero, Fernando Carrillo as Fernando Jose copyright Altamirano del Castillo, Angélica copyright Lika Mara as Soledad Martha Romero, Lupita Ferrer as Valeria del Castillo. Recurring cast Nora Salinas as Fedra par copyright Res Romero, Adriana Fonseca as Luca Pascal copyright Res Romero, Elvira Monzal as Bertha Alvarez, Jorge da Silva as Roberto Beto par copyright Res Romero, Rena copyright Mura plus or minus as Florentino Rosas, Eduardo Luna as Arnabal Eduardo Rivera Pacheco, Vark de Noriega as Alejandro Alex Dorrance, Miguel Angel Rodriguez as Javier par copyright Res, Anastasia as Alcira Norda cubed plus or minus as, Nina cubed en Sevilla as Asuncia cubed en, Renata Flores as Zoila Barriga, Alejandro Avila as Gerardo Navarrete, Laura Zapata as Vera cubed Nica del Castillo, Ivonne Montero as Selena Barriga, Guillermo García Canta as Jose copyright Fernando Altamirano, Susana González as Luz Elena, Sabine Musia as Cristina. References. External links: Rosalinda at the Internet Movie Database.